Yo, 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 yo. Welcome back, Nashville Soccer Dads. Val, we are back. It's been way too long.
It has been.
We apologize, everyone. Our loyal, faithful fans out there. We know you missed us. We missed you guys. But we're back. Okay, I'm finally in my office. It's been, I don't know, 6 weeks. And I'm so sorry that it's been so long, Val. I know you miss me.
I did. I missed you a whole lot.
It feels good to be loved. All right, guys. It's been an interesting, I'll use that word, couple of weeks for the boys in gold. Not too long ago, we were riding high, Val, in a 5-match winning streak. And we looked like one of the hottest teams in Major League Soccer, especially before the World Cup break. Orlando snapped that run. Nashville followed up with the draw against DC, where we're struggling yet again. Now it comes to Leagues Cup. We lost the first match of Leagues Cup, lost to Club León. But here's the thing. This wasn't our typical Nashville lineup for Club León, so something to talk about. BJ Callaghan rested 10 of our main starters and started the youngest starting 11 in Nashville SC club history. A lot of interesting things. MLS seems to be the clear priority. Maybe. With Nashville sitting on top of the Eastern Conference and the Supporter Shield, is chasing this Supporter Shield MLS the right decision? Is it the main? I don't know. Is it a good thing? We'll get into that. And we're gonna talk about another trend that's impossible to ignore, and I know all you Nashville fans are feeling the same way. This team is just not scoring goals in the way that we're used to seeing this year, and especially at the start of the season, especially at the Castle. And injuries have forced lineup changes all season. Key attacking players are still working their way back. And while Nashville continues to defend at an elite level, one goal often feels like it's not enough, right? 1 or 2 goals. Can we rediscover our attacking ways when everyone's healthy? Can we still win in Leagues Cup? And then, by the way, after these first 3 Leagues Cup matches, who do we play? Number 2, Inter Miami, one of our biggest rivals. First place versus second place. It's going to be one of the league's biggest matchups, at least from a Nashville perspective. And then we're going to wrap up really quickly. Well, I guess there's not much to say other than Mauricio Pochettino got a contract extension for the USMNT team till 2030. And so I guess we could talk about thoughts about that. But let's dive in, Val, as we do. Any opening statements you would like to make after that long rant?
The only thing that you didn't mention that I do want to talk about briefly, I don't need to talk long about it, is the MLS Liga MX All-Star match.
Oh, thank you.
We had 4 of our Nashville players play in that game.
You're absolutely right. We could start there, actually.
Start there?
Yeah, why not?
Okay. I'm gonna start in kind of a. I'm gonna say something that's not gonna be liked, but I'm gonna say it anyway. And I'm curious what you think and what other people think. And this, I don't know if I want to. I'm gonna say it.
Say it.
Do you think? I'm even having a hard time saying it. Do you think Mukhtar is done at Nashville?
Bro, I've been getting that feeling all season.
Okay, and let me explain. I think he's amazing. I think he's done an amazing job with Nashville. I think he still is playing great at Nashville. But if you watch him in that MLS All-Star game, he was a different player. He was alive. He was he had that like light, like he just looked like he was having fun. And I haven't seen that from him. I've seen glimmers of it, of course, here and there.
Yeah.
But watching him in that game, I was like, man, it might be time for him to move on, just to have. And I've had that same thought for Surge too.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, they do great things, but I almost maybe a little stagnant.
Well, okay. On that MLS All-Star match with Mukhtar. So by far, Hani, to me, looked like the best midfielder on the field. He was playing a different role for the All-Star game. He was playing that 8 or 7 midfield attacking type of player, which he looked so good, right? Playing that role. And he's a great forward, but he was playing a number 8 role, I would say. And to see him running all over the field, getting the ball, like being the playmaker, it was refreshing. And I love him in that role. Unfortunately, he also is good at finishing and he's a great forward. So that's how BJ plays him. And that's how he's played at Nashville since he's got here. So I don't know. I've had that feeling because I think his contract is done next year, right? I believe after the sprint season, there's an extension offer in place, but he could potentially be done. I don't think he's gonna leave. That's my opinion. He's got a family here. I think he's got one kid, one on the way. His wife is from Nashville. Maybe they want to change. I don't know. But I think he wants to stay here. But if we're looking at that All-Star game, he was playing a different position. So I want to throw that out there. That's my thought.
There's something to be said about also playing with the quality of players he was playing with. You know, you kind of step up to the role that
Right.
you know, meet that talent cap, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
So there's something to be said there. And I mean, obviously Nashville players aren't quite to, you know, all-star status, not all of them. And we did have the most in MLS show up in the all-star game. So, but yeah, I watching him in that game. I mean, he did get forward quite a bit too. I mean, him and Zinkernagel and Heel and like
Yeah.
Son, they were connecting like crazy.
That's right. And I take that back. Sorry to cut you off. Heel played great. Heel was amazing, but Hani also gave Heel a lot of the opportunities he had.
Yeah,
So
he was the assist to the assist to I think 2 goals.
Exactly.
So, I mean, I don't know. It's just that was something I thought about, and I kind of almost want it for him to kind of see him play like that again. And I think, you know, getting a fresh start somewhere else might give that to him.
Okay. That's a very hot take and something we got to sit on. I'm not ready to let go of Honey yet. He's doing such a good job.
We don't have anyone to really replace him. I mean, there could be an argument for shoot, he's been injured for so long now. I can't even remember his name. Yazbek to kind of fill some of that role. Definitely not the shooting.
Yeah.
Not the quite so much the attacking, but that menace in the middle and creating, you know, passes we've been missing for a while.
Hey, sorry, keep going.
I was just going to say, I think that's really kind of been Nashville's downfall since we came back from the World Cup is we just haven't really been connecting from the back to the front at all. There hasn't been like any connection.
Yeah. And so we got a new guy. I think we mentioned him in our last episode, but Famara Kamara, let's call him Fami. I'm sure that's what they're calling him. Fami is potentially that Yazbek replacement or the 6th depth piece that can spray balls quicker out. And it's very interesting because he played in the 2nd league in Norway, and he's like the 5th best player. I don't know. It seems very interesting. I've watched his like highlight reels. He looks great, but we'll see if he could actually do the same kind of thing in the MLS. So it's going to be interesting. So maybe, I'm just saying maybe with Fami on the team, Famara Kamara,
yeah,
he can provide us some of that, I don't know, assist to the assist opportunities. We'll see.
Sure.
Okay. We're going to breeze past, guys. We know it's been a long time since our last pod. We didn't catch you up on the Orlando game. We didn't catch you up on DC. We didn't give you a preview about León, but we're doing the recaps right now. Okay. So we're going to dive in and let's go all the way back to Orlando. This was our third game back, right? No, this was our was this our first game back?
I think this was the first game back.
This was the first. No. Oh my gosh, we are so silly here. What's going on with our production crew not giving us the stats?
Right? Where's my papers?
Yeah.
My notes.
Whatever. We got back.
Let's see.
We were struggling, and we lost this game. And hold on, I'm gonna find this really quick, guys. This is bugging the bejesus out of me. Okay. I believe it was our first game back then. Maybe you're right. It doesn't matter.
Montreal.
Oh, Montreal. That's right. We beat them.
We beat Montreal 1-0.
Yeah. So getting back from the World Cup break, there was obviously right away we noticed, number one, we had a bunch of guys injured. Number two, that we were having some issues scoring goals. We barely beat the Montreal team, and it wasn't pretty. And then we go play our first away game coming back, and we lose to this very strong Orlando team that just got Griezmann, and he is definitely changing their game big time. Like, the players are rising to his level, it seems like. And so in this game, Griezmann definitely I think he got the assist for the only goal that was scored. But they looked like the better team.
Yeah,
and this was I believe Sam's full starting game back from injury. Mohamed's been looking great. Oh, Muil got injured, I believe, in this game.
And Mukhtar, right? Or was that?
That's
in the next
DC.
Game. That's next game.
Slow your horse, bro.
Sorry.
You're good. So I don't know. I have nothing much to say, but we started seeing some concerns from our Nashville team. Like, whoa, what's going on? We can't finish a chance here. We can't get into the box. What the heck is happening? And this game was bad.
If you go and look back at that last one you just had on the screen, we had the same number of touches in the opposition box, but half as many attempts on goal,
right?
And a much worse, expected goals. I mean, much worse. Worse. But we also only took 7 shots. Like, I mean,
yeah, and there was a few chances. Honey had a few chances. The pace is picking up in the MLS, guys. I don't know if you've seen this. Since the World Cup, the pace has picked up.
Yeah. We have some players I don't think that can handle it right now.
Yeah. Yeah, so Mohamed coming in, it's been great. He's been getting some good looks, good chances. But yeah, Muil's a defensive attacking player, which is so ironic.
Yeah.
I don't have much to say about this game other than it was a gut check. I was already feeling like we were gonna lose this game. And my wife's like, what do you mean we're going to lose? Like, Orlando's in 11th or whatever. I'm like, dude, it doesn't matter. This team is good. Like, they just beat San Jose 5-0. So
at least it wasn't that bad. I mean, let's just
at least everyone's saying we still have one of the strongest defense in MLS, which is that's good to hear.
It is true, but we can't hang our hat on it. And we've seen in multiple games, like, you can't defend a whole game and expect to keep goals out of the goal. Like,
no,
you can't. You get tired, you get worn out, you make mistakes. Like, I mean, we saw that in DC, we saw it in Club León. Like, we can't keep resting on our powerful defense. I mean, I'm glad we have it, but it's not all Nashville has.
Well, that's a perfect segue into our next game against DC. We started seeing the glimmer of hope. Sam gets the penalty, which didn't really look like a penalty, but we'll take it.
Yeah.
I mean, what do you
it
think?
it was. I mean, it was a handball in the box, but it's
Oh,
soft.
yeah. I forgot. Yeah.
The
It was
other one, I think the one you're thinking of was Montreal.
Montreal. That
That
one we
one was
got lucky.
very soft.
Yeah. Yeah. But this was a handball. This was
a handball in the box. I mean, it was. I mean, I could see it going both ways, but it was.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
we'll
And
take that.
so we get 2 up in the
Shaq
first half.
Muhammad's goal. I mean, you could say some luck there that it came back to him, but kept his composure. Like, yeah.
Dude,
I think
what's
he stepped
amazing
up.
though, he stepped up, but Sam, man, that guy is freaking good. Sam Surridge is freaking good. He had the instinct and the understanding to duck and get out of the way of Shaq. Maybe Shaq was yelling like, I got it. But dude, that quickly, like, wow. Sam, great job. Great job getting out of the way. Yeah, so Shaq gets lucky. He gets the ball. He gets the second goal. And then we let go of our lead, Val.
Self-destructed. Just it was bad.
It was bad. Our expected goals went up, which you love to see. Total shots were 10. You love to see it. But look at this match momentum. Second half. What happened?
Really weren't there. I mean, after the first goal, I mean, we kind of rallied a little bit, but man, it just,
Yeah.
so frustrating.
We let our foot off the gas. And I've mentioned this about DC before. I don't know if you remember, but they are big dogs. They really are. They're big guys. And I don't think our guys were strong enough, honestly, to handle them.
I mean, that second ball to Baribo, like okay, let me back up a little bit. We had like 5 chances to take that ball away from however you say his name.
Montanu?
Yeah. And we didn't. Like, there was like 5 or 6 attempts to stop that attack.
And
he
that
played
assist,
that volley from the ground.
that was definitely one of the coolest things ever in soccer.
I just, I mean,
you guys got to check it out if you haven't seen it. He falls over in the box.
I mean, it would have been a foul right outside the box. Ref played advantage, which you should do. But man, props to him. But like, come on, Nashville. Like, I mean, we saw this in the Club León game too. Like, especially like the first line of offense, our strikers and stuff aren't really tracking back. Some are. Then the midfield are kind of like stabbing at the ball, and then we're just, our defense has got it.
Yeah, and that goal was from Waleji taking some liberties and going all the way up the field, losing the ball.
And we're up 2-1. Like, you don't need to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I love that he does it. I'm not saying that. Like,
totally.
I love that he does it, but there's a time and a place, and that was not the time or the place.
It was not. And that led to our second goal. So we're starting to see a lot of cracks with this formidable Nashville team. First on the goal front, now on the defensive end. And it's hard, guys. This is a game. We know this. This is how things go. They're not predictable. Seeing the 2 goals was very hopeful. And it was great, but we can't hold a 2-goal lead. Like, we know you just got to stay compact defensively. We know this, but we let them have it. So, and to Nashville SC's defense, pun intended, it is hard to play defense for 30 or 45 plus minutes. So it was a rough one. The draw felt like a loss. Got a message? Need to go?
Yeah. All right, no, we're good. Let's keep going.
Okay.
I'll talk to them later.
All right. So that was the DC game. Now, okay, MLS, we're going to take a break for about 10 days or so, or 7, whatever it is. And we go to the Leagues Cup. Now, here, I pulled up the rankings here. I don't know if you guys can see this. It's kind of small. These are based on last year's club numbers, so it's not really fully accurate. But as you can see, Toluca and Tigres and Club America are sitting at the top, which we beat Tigres and sorry, we beat Club America. We lost to Tigres.
Yeah.
But we are a contender. We were a contender in this League's Cup. And we lose to Leon. I pulled up this bracket just so you guys see. So basically it's kind of like the World Cup. Best of 3 games moves on to what is it, the quarterfinals. And basically if you lose any of the group stage matches, it makes it very hard, almost impossible to move on to the next stage. So we lost this first game to Club León. We put a fully rotated lineup in, giving some of our non-starters the start, including Xavier Valdez in goal. I was at the game. Were you there, Val?
I was there, yeah.
It was, I don't know, being at the game. First of all, I want to say, so like, and I know we have a debate on this with the refs, especially at the game and then when you're watching at home. But this game particular,
It was bad.
this ref was not great.
It was bad.
He was very bad.
And I know we say that, and we know we lost. I know, like you said, we've talked about this before, and in person, it definitely feels worse than it is. But like, as a ref, your job is not just to blow the whistle on fouls, right? It's to control the game.
Yeah.
And he lost control. Like, he wasn't. What was getting on to me was not so much the calling of the fouls or miscalling of the fouls in Nashville's case, which I do think happened quite a bit, but the letting Club León waste all the time with all the injuries, like, and he just kept like, oh yeah, it's fine, yeah, you do you, you know, and like, I was just like, what the heck? Oh man, I was so mad.
Yeah, it's rough, man. I don't know, a couple things like, and then so let's start with Xavier Valdez. It was good to see him in goal. Like, I like that BJ is giving some of these guys some playing time, because if we are going for an MLS run, all these guys are going to need to step up and play. Now, in the beginning, first of all, they almost had a shot on goal, like a beautiful cross, and Mayer was there to save that cross. Otherwise, it would have went in. So Mayer, good job on that first cross. Second of all, there was another play where Valdez kind of took his time and second guessed himself and came out of the box a little late to stop the runner. I think it was like our Sila or one of their forwards had a shot on goal. Goalie was out of the box. Valdez was out of the box. He took a shot, and who comes up to save him but Thomas Williams? And everything I've seen of Thomas Williams, I love. We saw him play in CONCACAF. I thought he was great. And he saved that ball. It could have been easily 2 or 3 Leon.
Yeah.
So Williams, shout out. Mayer, you guys did a great job. Bauer, Baker Whiting, backline did a really good job, other than that lapse of judgment and positions on the only goal they scored.
Yeah, I'll push back on you a little bit. With Williams in particular, like, I do think, I mean, he did save the goal. Kudos. He got up a few times, but I think he was playing way too safe in this game. I mean, I think he had something like a 70-80% pass ratio, but like almost all of his passes were to Mayer or Valdez. Like he was almost always going negative, which is not a problem. But if you're never going forward, it is a problem. So like, I think just young players,
Yeah.
they're not wanting to make mistakes. I think that's what we're seeing there.
Well, I'm gonna
I-
push back a little on that with Williams a little because he I could there was this one play he tried to do like a Waleji-esque run up the middle and he made it all the way up to the
But all the way.
box.
And
And
there's a potential foul in the box that we could talk about too with that play.
I mean that to me that was a clear foul. I don't see how it was not a penalty.
Yeah, that's where I was getting onto the ref because like I don't care if you don't call that kind of thing as long as it's both ways, and it wasn't both ways.
No.
That's where like he was calling stuff that was like, and that's why sorry, I'm jumping forward a little bit. Why Nahar got the yellow card, I think. Obviously I couldn't hear. I mean, he got a yellow card for talking back to the ref. Shouldn't do that. He should know better. Yes. But I firmly believe what he was yelling at was that was exactly what just happened right down there. And
Yeah.
you were giving me like a foul for it and you did not give it to them. And then sorry.
Yeah.
Field box, I'm done. We can be done talking about the refs. But
No.
that's where I get. Like if you're not gonna call it, that's fine, but call it or not call it for both sides.
Yeah.
Or call it for both sides. I don't care. If you're gonna be super strict, cool. Just call it for both teams. If you're not
Yeah.
gonna call it, cool.
And I was freaking out because when Acosta got on a yellow, he was in the ref's face every single foul after that and getting into it with the players. I was like, we need to get Acosta off ASAP. He's going to cost us a red card here.
Yeah.
But so some standout performances. Number one, Elias Saad. He was definitely our best player on the field. He was creating the most unpredictable chances for Leon, and you love to see it on that left side. I don't this graphic I pulled up. Sorry guys, it's kind of funky, but this wasn't where they were all playing.
Yeah.
Bernay, Charles Emile Bernay, love to see it. He had some bad giveaway passes, but what six doesn't?
Yeah, I completely agree. Like, I mean, even Saad had some giveaways. Like there was some
Yeah. Yeah.
there was that across the whole field. But I agree with you. Saad had a great game, and I would say Saad and Brunei are the only ones. I'm gonna say the only ones that upped their level
They
to
did.
the coach in this game.
Yeah. I mean, Reed too was
Reed had a
doing
good game.
Yeah.
I think he does have some. I mean, obviously, I'm going to say this too. Another one that I probably shouldn't say. I think Lovitz might be done.
Well,
he's been my favorite since Nashville started. He's been one of my favorites, and I think he might be done.
Well, and did you see that Julian Gaines is on the roster? He's back and healthy. He was kind of injured all year last year.
Wow, yeah.
But he's back on, and every time I've seen Julian Gaines play, I love his style. I love he's very fast, and he normally plays right wing. So I could see Gaines and Baker Whiting being the starters. I mean, Andy Nahar is Andy Nahar. We hope to have him forever, but
Yeah.
he's our number 10 in the back.
Yeah. So yeah, I think Corcoran is kind of plateaued. We were all about him when he first started playing. He's not making the same kind of passes that we saw him making. And I think having Brunei step up the way he did is a good competition between those two.
Yes.
Because with the way he played, and obviously, yes, he made some mistakes. He gave some balls away in crucial positions, but he was trying to progress the ball and he was working his butt off.
He was.
I mean, come on.
Yeah. No, he had a phenomenal game. I actually think Acosta had a great game too. Defensively, all over the place.
Yeah.
Created the one opportunity we could have scored. Sam had a beautiful header coming from across a free kick from Acosta.
I actually think that came from Kazem.
Oh, did it?
I think so. Because that was in my brain like the one thing that Kazem did right.
That's right. That's right. And luckily, like unfortunately, their goalie had an incredible save, but that was a
Good save.
beautiful cross, great header. Um,
Yeah.
besides that, Kasem, I'm like, dude, okay, we've seen enough. I'm sorry, bud. It's you're I think you're gone. Like
Yeah.
you're done. Especially when Espinosa's back and healthy. I don't think Kasem's getting any more time.
Yeah, I think Qasim and Saad have similar play styles, and Saad is a little bit more successful with his runs.
Well, he's
I mean,
quicker.
he still lost the ball quite a bit, but, there's a quicker turnaround to get onto defense than we see from Qasim.
Exactly. Yeah, defensively, Saad, you could tell right away is way more experienced and better at defending than Kasem. Kasem, I just don't get how he's still so slow. Like I'm not talking about with the ball or without the ball. Your reaction time is just too slow. So we've been telling you this whole season and last season, bud, you got to pick up the pace. You got
Yeah.
to listen to us.
We definitely know what we're talking about.
Yes, we do. So Kasem, it was rough. And then of course I always hope that Woobens is finally gonna pick up the pace and he was great in the USL. But
Yeah,
this to me shows or tells me that the MLS is more competitive because he just cannot have any successful touches or shots or pass like
yeah,
Women's yeah, it's struggling with the speed and pace of MLS.
yeah,
Madrigal, it was good to see him out there again. You could tell he's like a second or two behind just from not
yeah.
playing for a while, but he was still, you know, he was still the kind of player we fell in love with when he started playing in the beginning of the season.
So let me ask you this. If we had obviously, we have a bunch of injuries, but if we had Mukhtar, Corcoran, Uleji, or Palacios in this game, would we have a different result? If we had, let's say, 4 of our starters, 4 or 5.
100%. 100%. Yeah, absolutely. Like if total shots on target 2, I think we would have had a lot more chance creations. Ball possession too. This is rare for Nashville. We like sitting on the ball more. I think the left is us actually, so we did have more possession. But um, yeah, I think if this was our starting 11, of course we would do better. Um, Yeah, I don't know. It was clear like maybe BJ was doing something similar as the CONCACAF Champions Cup, starting our B team, thinking, okay, this Club Leon's not like a top dog.
Yeah.
We could beat them with our B team. But
I I actually don't mind this necessarily. I know a lot of people are, throwing some slack at BJ. Oh, he doesn't care about the Leagues Cup. I mean, we're playing what, 5 games in 14 days or something like that?
yeah, yeah.
So, like, I mean, take a chance. I don't mind this so much, the starting the young players, you know?
No, and you know
We
what? Like,
I mean, if we wanna compete, we have to win the next 2 games.
well,
Um,
I think too, though, at this point, whatever the thought process was in starting these guys, there has to be a little bit of a pivot because we are playing Inter Miami in league play next. Um, so yeah, that means we got to rest our starters. We got to have them fully healthy. Um, are they going to be ready to come back full swing and take on a freaking dynamite Inter Miami right now? I don't
yeah,
know.
and
I
we have to
don't.
play 2 games before that.
Yeah, I don't know. It seems rough, like a huge uphill battle.
I mean, to be fair, Miami is also playing those 3 games, if I'm not mistaken, before our matches. So, like, there is some balance there, but Miami won theirs, but they
Yeah.
also started their starters. Messi and Casemiro were just cleaning up.
Oh yeah, dude. It was nuts. It was nuts. So So we have 2 more Leagues Cup games. We have one on Sunday against San Luis, who I believe won their last game. Let me fact check myself. Let me see.
Well, they
They
played in Miami.
no, they lost.
Yeah, they played Miami. So
They
they
lost,
lost, but they scored twice.
which is good. Like
Well,
Miami
I
doesn't have the
believe they
best defense.
scored first. San Luis scored first, I believe, in that game, and then Messi, and then
Okay.
Messi.
And then Monterrey also lost to someone else. So there's potential for us to beat these teams. But they're probably looking at us like, oh man, Nashville lost to León, one of the worst teams in Liga MX, and so we got them. So I don't know. So we have 2 Leagues Cup games before we play Inter Miami for the MLS, coming back to the MLS. This is a huge uphill battle, like I said. I think BJ's going to do the same exact thing. I think he starts like kind of like a lot of our B team players and gives them the experience while our other guys are getting healthy.
I agree. I mean, we have 4 guys on the injured list, 4 starters on the injured list.
Hani, Espinoza,
Yaz
Yazbek,
and Muyl.
oh, Muyl. Yeah. But apparently Hani might come back and Espinoza next game. Potentially. Hani's on a day-to-day, but I think I saw a press conference with BJ saying that Espinoza might be back for the next game. Now, let me ask you this. If Hani was in this game with León instead of Kassem, do we win this game? If you take that lineup and you change Kassem and Hani and we go to play a San Luis, do we win with most of our B team players?
I think we would have more chances. I don't know if I would say we would win, but I do think we would see more chances and more creation up top.
Okay. Well, I'm guessing that's what we're gonna see. If not, maybe Hani comes on like second half kind of thing. But man, I feel like this is Woobin's chance to really this is his last chance to prove himself. And Kassem for this matter, because Kassem's taking up an international roster spot right now. We could get rid of that so quick. But I don't know, BJ being the good dad. Did I say dad? I mean coach and dad. That he is. He was proud of the guys. And of course, I'm proud of the guys too, but I felt like we should have beat this one. We should have won León. We should have won DC. Orlando was a tricky one, in my opinion. But DC and León, we should have won. So if we can turn around our form in the next 2 games before Miami, even with our B team sprinkled in there, I think we have a chance. If we lose these next 2 with our starters sprinkled in, I think confidence is going to be low. And we don't have a chance at all.
Yeah, I agree. And I feel like it's already kind of low.
Yeah. But did you see the press conference with Bauer talking before?
No, I didn't see it.
He was saying that nothing has changed. Like they still are confident and believe. And I believe you got to believe in yourself. That's what I tell my kid every day. Got to believe in yourself. If you don't do it, no one else is going to do it. And then he was like, well, what about you? And I was like, well, I always believe in you, but you got to believe in yourself. Anyways, Val, it's going to be a rough couple games. So what are you hoping to see from our team as far as lineup, as far as tactical or, play-by-play changes? What do you want
I
to see?
agree with you. I think we're going to see a heavily rotated stat or team in the next game. I would like to see a sprinkle of some starters in there. Maybe not from the beginning. Maybe at half. Maybe bring them in a little sooner than we did against Club León. I mean, it's such a tough call. I mean, I'm so glad I'm not a coach. There's a lot going on, and we've already had a lot going on in this year. You know, we did the long Champions Cup run. We're top of the league table and supporter shield for MLS. Like, I mean, we've talked about this in past episodes. Like, we could hang our hat on that and just this is the best season ever, and just you know I don't think
How
we're gonna do that. I don't think that's in Nashville's DNA. But like all that to say, like I would love to see at least one win. The League Cup rules are different this year for club or for the group stages. You get 3 points for an outright win, 2 points for a shootout win, which you go straight into shootouts for a tie, no extra time, and 1 point for a shootout loss, which is interesting to me. But so
right.
you kind of split the 3 points if you go into shootouts. And I kind of wish we could have gone into shootouts, at least get 1 point, maybe 2. But
Yep.
I'm kind of wondering if maybe that's kind of the mentality going into these first group matches is let's just get into the shootouts maybe. I don't know. I mean, obviously, if we got to win,
Well, now at this point, we have to win
yeah,
both
we have to
games to
win now.
even have a shot.
Yeah.
So most likely, this is looking like the end of the run for Leagues Cup for us. But hey, I'm hopeful. I really hope that we can win these next two, and I think we might, especially if Espinosa's back, if Hani's back, we have a chance. We forget. I mean, I don't forget, Val. I know you don't forget, but how effective Espinosa's crosses are. Like,
Yeah.
no one's been able to cross it into the box. Reed had a really good cross last game, but it's not consistent. Espinosa consistently has good crosses into the box, which is what our star striker Sam Surridge needs.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I
we're
mean,
missing that.
that's been a big critique of Nashville is the service to Sam and Woobens and like it just hasn't been there.
Yeah.
And I mean, we could dig up my old beef on our set pieces. Like
Yep.
that's the thing. Like it's something that you should get an attempt on every time.
So it's gonna be interesting. So the next match is on Sunday, against who did I say? San Luis.
Yep.
And then after that, Monterey on Wednesday, and then Miami on Saturday after that. So there's a lot of Nashville soccer to watch, guys. Make sure you watch, support the boys. We're just giving you the factual updates, kind of partially biased, partially informed. But make sure you watch, support the team. We need it, and it's gonna be interesting how this shakes out. And if anything, watch the Inter Miami Nashville game because that is a big rivalry. Even for Miami, we're one of their rivals. It's not just us against
I was
Miami.
about to say we have like 6 rivals. What,
Yeah.
Austin, Atlanta, Miami,
Yep.
Charlotte.
Charlotte. Yep. Cincinnati. Yeah. Um, but this is going to be a good one. So stick around, watch the games. We will be more on a regular schedule, so be sure to follow us. Anything else, Val, you want to say to our faithful followers here?
No, just come out, enjoy the match. Leagues Cup matches are empty in Nashville, so please come out. I'm sure you can pick up some tickets fairly cheap. And
Yep.
then you didn't hear it here, but just buy tickets for the upper bowl and go sit in the lower bowl. I mean, you didn't hear it from me, but
Yeah. Just do it. Just do it. No one cares. They walk up. If you're in someone's seat, they say, "Hey, that's my seat." You say, "Oh, my bad."
yep,
That's it.
moved everyone. Yeah.
Everyone does it. All right, guys. Have a wonderful day. We'll catch you on the next one. Bye.